Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to do a quick intro today. I am reviewing the new ILNP fall polishes. This is the first fall collection from ILNP, and I always love the ILNP fall collection. So I just wanted to get this up for you guys as soon as I could. This collection is going to be available for pre-order on Fridays, so Friday, August 30th. So make sure you mark it in your calendars if you do want any of these polishes. There is a discount if you purchase these through pre-order, so there is a benefit to ordering a little bit early. And you guys, these polishes are so beautiful. I can't wait to share them with you, so let's get right into these beauties. First up here we have Countryside, and believe it or not, this is one of my faves from this collection. Yes, it's a green, but yes, I really love it, and I love shades of green like this. Sorry if you can hear Lola's tiptoes in the background. She's just walking around, so I'm sure you might hear a little interruption in the background there, but sorry. So Countryside is an easy 3-coater. It's pretty sheer on that first coat, builds up a bit on the second coat, and then you can see on that third coat, it is perfection. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. Lola is being so loud right now. She's drinking water. So here you can see how it looks indoors under studio lighting, and then indoors with no special lighting. And then here you can see it outdoors in the sunlight. And then I did a video of each of these just showing how it looks outdoors, so you can see it in video form. Getting into comparisons, here we have Olive Ave Emerald was a different shade of green. ILNP Forest Drive was more of a blue tone green, and then ILNP Clover was a different shade of green altogether. Okay, next up we have Merlot. Merlot is described as a Merlot red holographic jelly, and this is another fave. I really like all of these. They're all so pretty, and they're super easy to apply. So this is another one. It is 3 coats. A lot of you might say you don't have time for 3 coats, but these 3 coats do dry very quickly. I feel like ILNP polishes dry super quickly, and they're so easy to apply. I do wish they had the paddle brush with all of their polishes. You will see the paddle brush coming up here in the creams, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, here we have the polish in different lighting. So indoors under studio lighting, outdoors in the sunlight, and then here you can see how it looks indoors with no special lighting. And then here is a video showing how it looks outdoors. And next up we have Honeymoon. Honeymoon is described as a juicy deep berry holographic jelly nail polish. This, like I said, I love all of these. This is another absolute beauty. Another one, they all have the same formula, so it's an easy 3-coater, and I think it looks gorgeous on the nail. I just love the holographic polishes by ILNP. You seriously cannot beat them. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting, so indoors under studio lighting, indoors with no special lighting, and then here you can see it outdoors, and you can see the video here of it outdoors. Here are the comparisons for these polishes. So we have ILNP Joy compared to Merlot. You can see Joy is more red, and then I've compared ILNP Royalty to Honeymoon, so you can see how those compare. And then I pulled out ILNP Be Mine, had more pink in it compared to Merlot. And then ILNP Broadway was different. I don't even know how to describe the differences there. You guys know I suck at describing polishes, so you can see how it looks there and how they compare. Okay, next up is Grapevine. Grapevine is described as a Concord grape holographic jelly nail polish. When I first saw this one, I thought it was actually a blue, so I pulled out a bunch of blues to compare this one to, but you'll see how it compares to other blues. I do feel like it's a lot more purple leaning, so you'll see how it compares to other polishes coming up here. Again, it is an easy 3-coater. Like I said, these all apply the exact same, and they're all absolutely stunning. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So indoors under studio lighting, outdoors, and then here you can see it indoors with no special lighting. And here is the video showing it outdoors. Getting right into comparison. So here we have ILNP High Roller, which is a purple, so you can see how that compares to Grapevine. Then I pulled out Honeymoon. You can see Honeymoon is a different shade altogether. And then ILNP Jet Setter is a different polish. It's not the same as Grapevine. And then here are some of the more blue polishes. So I pulled out Abracadabra, Last Call, and Songbird, and you can see no dupes there. Okay, next up here we have a Rosalie, and Rosalie is probably my least favorite on me. I don't love how it looks on my skin tone, but it's an absolutely gorgeous polish. It's described as a rosy pink holographic jelly nail polish. Another one that's an easy 3-coater that is so easy to apply. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So here you can see it indoor lighting, and then outdoors in the sunlight. It does almost lean like kind of corally in some lighting. I actually like the way it looks on my nails in the indoor without any special lighting photo. And then here you can see the video of it outdoors. And then getting right into comparisons, I have nothing like this polish. I compared ILNP Pink Suede and Rosewood, and you can see no dupes there. Okay, and next up here we have Hidden Path. So when I first saw this polish, I thought it was a total dupe for Spiced Cider. So I do have that comparison coming up. They are not dupes. This one is described as an orange mahogany holographic jelly nail polish. Again, 3 coats, 3 easy coats, and it's absolutely gorgeous on the nail and perfect for fall. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So I only have indoors under studio lighting and indoors with no special lighting. And then here's a video of it outdoors. And comparisons, here we have ILNP Uptown. That was my first ILNP collection that I ever got. And look at the hollow in that polish. Can somebody tell me what the difference is between the hollow in Uptown versus like Spiced Cider and Hidden Path? I'm sorry, you guys. There is a lot of noise in the background. My husband just walked in. And then here you can see ILNP Spiced Cider and ILNP Timber. Next up here we have ILNP Autumn, ILNP Bear Hug, and ILNP Timber. And no dupes here to Hidden Path. Okay, next up we're getting into the Campground Collection. This is a collection of 4 polishes. These are studio color shades that paint a picture of peaceful camping trips, scenic hikes, and the natural beauty of the outdoors. You guys know I love the outdoors, and now I'm going to share with you these polishes that I absolutely adore. Mushroom is described as a sophisticated mushroom taupe. Like I said, these are the studio color line, so these are cream polishes with that amazing brush, and you can see how easily this applies. This one is a must-have. If you guys have not tried any ILNP creams, you need to give these a try. 2 easy coats, and they're fabulous. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. And moving along to comparisons, here we have SE Master Plan was more gray, OPI Taupeless Beach and SE Gel Couture Tassel Free were more gray as well. You can see the mushroom is more brown here, and I will say it does dry darker than it applies. And then next up here we have SE Serene Slate was more gray green. I didn't realize Serene Slate had some green in it, but it does look green there. And OPI Peace of Mind was more of a lighter gray. And then here we have SE Sound Check You Out is actually pretty gosh darn close. It has a little bit more purple in it, but it's the closest of all of these. SE Slay It and Fierce No Fear were darker. Okay, next up we have chocolate, and chocolate is the most perfect milk chocolatey brown ever. It's so gorgeous. I will say though that you do need to make sure there's plenty of polish on your brush when painting with these studio color polishes from ILNP. If you don't have enough polish on your brush, then it's going to be pretty hard to paint and it's going to be pretty streaky. You will see that I am applying a good amount of polish on the brush when I use ILNP Studio Color polishes, and it applies like butter. You can see on the second coat it builds up so good, and I absolutely love this polish too. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. And next up we have comparisons. You can see SE Mink Muffs is a different shade of brown. Fierce No Fear is lighter, and SE No To Do I would say was probably the closest. And then here we have OPI Brown to Earth was darker, and SE Truth or Flare was lighter. Next up here we have Treetop. Treetop is the perfect moss green, and I would say this is my favorite from this collection. This is such a pretty green. I found myself staring at my nails constantly while I was wearing this, and I feel like it's the perfect green to transition to fall. It's another easy two-coater. And then here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. I have it here in normal indoor lighting, under studio lighting, and then here you can see how it looks outdoors, and then here you can see how it looks while I'm riding my bike. I literally could not stop staring at my nails while I was wearing this. In comparisons, here we have Essie Jaga Tour Autumn Allure was darker, Essie Heart of the Jungle was lighter, and Essie Force of Nature was darker as well. And then I forgot to film this voiceover earlier. Bye.
What'd you forget?
You're getting really annoying. I'm going to put that in the video.
Yeah.
And then here we have Orly Breathable Out of the Woods, Zoya Althea, and OPI Susie, the First Lady of Nails. So you can see how those compare. And next up here we have Truffle. And Truffle is a super interesting color. It's like almost a brown, but not. It's more of a black, but it's got some gray in it. Either way, it applies amazingly well, an easy two-coater. I like super dark shades like this for fall, so I will definitely be wearing this. Here you can see in the different lighting shots, you can see it looks more gray in the indoors under studio lighting, more black outdoors. And then here you can see it definitely looks more black or dark gray indoors with no special lighting. And comparisons. Here we have Essie Climbing High, Essie TLC Can't Hardly Wait, and Essie On Mute. Those are all pretty similar. I would say Can't Hardly Wait is the one that's kind of a lighter dark gray. And I do have to mention that pinky nail though, it broke, so sorry. Thanks for putting up with my ugly pinky nail in this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, make it great. Love you guys, bye.